Hello guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. How's everyone doing today? We're doing good, are we? Are you? I managed to get a rabbit hide. Yes, I managed to get a little rabbit. I did go to the village because I was hoping to find leather. Yes, because I was going to do something. Then I realized I can't do that something. And the reason why I can't do that something is because I need leather. It's wonderful. It's always nice when you need leather and you don't have it. Lovely. Because the one thing I was going to do, I was going to make a massive warehouse storage that I would then use the leather to make item frames. And then through the item frames, I'll actually have a proper storage system set up. So I'll have like a whole dedicated area for cobblestone, a whole dedicated area for this, that, the other. So yeah. Because at the moment my storage is at home is just not big enough. Then that's not big enough. So it kind of sucks. Eventually I'd like to have a massive, grand, extravagant fucking size at some point. So now we have wheat, we have beets, carrots, and then we can have spuds. So we're going to start off with one and hopefully gradually get more and more and more. But until then, I need to expand this. I've spoken about this before, but it's not just the expansion of this. I would like to have them all separated because it'd be nice to have like one hole dedicated for chickens, one hole dedicated for the sheep, one hole dedicated for the cows. Yeah, so one for the pigs, one for the sheep, one for the chickens, one for the cows. So that's just going to be one massive farm right there. Because I need leather. Yeah, really get to do a proper way of getting leather is through cows. And I don't want to accidentally kill one of these if I don't want to kill them. Obviously, the sheep. Usually, I don't really want to fancy killing the sheep in general. Yeah, you can get meat from them, of course, but sheep are primarily mostly used for the wool. So I don't really want to kill them if I have to. I mean, if I feel like I get a big number of them, then maybe, sure, why not? Of course. I think about it. But mostly, I kind of need to, get the little bit expanding on the go. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna need to start digging and start doing stuff. Yeah. That's where my axes will come in. Yeah. I need to make more axes. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh my god. Right. Okay. But 3 axes. I think 3 axes would be fine for now. Do I have any shovels? I have 2. Good to know. I can count. Wonderful. Right. Yeah, it's just at the moment, obviously with 7 Days to Die going on, and obviously again, I want, with the series that I'm doing as well, which does require a grind. Obviously, I am recording this the day before, which is great. I feel like I can somewhat take my foot off the gas pedal with 7 Days to Die because I am almost built. I have almost built the thing, so which is awesome. But then there's the whole upgrading it as well, and something that Keithy didn't fucking tell me is that there's also we'll be testing. Well, we will be tested with our base as well, so we need to make sure that it actually works as a horde base, which is I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. It's not something that I was like, okay, sure. But luckily for me, I had already planned what I was going to do anyway. So as soon as I can actually get the thing built, which I have almost got it built. Again, if you didn't know, obviously I stream 7 Days to Die around 8 PM every night. I'm also going to be, Keith is also, we might be entering a competition as well on Factorio. That'd be something fun as well. There's actually a prize money involved potentially if we win, which is going to be nice. But yes, but I don't know when. Well, I'm assuming he's going to be doing that. Well, actually, I don't know when he's going to be doing that. Actually, I did mention that there was a date, but I don't think it's going to be taking up too much of my time. I think it's something that happens like once a day, or like not once a day, like just once on certain days. I think I could be wrong. So, moving on. Yeah. So I think once 7 days is kind of like I'm done with 7 days. And remember, we've only got it until the end of this month, pretty much. Oh, no, actually, no, the start of next month. Since he said since he started it like a day late, he's going to give us until like, the 1st of next month to finish off. So yeah, that's kind of nice. But I feel like I'm going to be done before then. So literally, as soon as I'm done here, I've got to hop on over there and continue working off camera. And luckily, like he's obviously put it to 7 days, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice of him. So I've got to like get on there, continue working on that. But yeah, like I feel like once that is over, then I think me grinding on this, me getting ahead on recordings again on this. Well, actually, it wasn't really necessarily this was the issue of getting recordings ahead on. No, it was more. And in a way, for Factorio, I think, well, to be honest, everything where everything is kind of now, it's like, again, it's not really of a grind. I feel like this one probably is. I feel like this one's more of a grind than Factorio. This one's definitely more of a grind than Factorio, because where I am with Factorio now, I have pretty much got everything already set up. Everything is nicely set up in terms of like what I'm doing, just exactly everything what I'm doing. Yeah, like so I've got things such as just expanding. I'm either expanding that, setting up artillery cannons, clearing them out, and then expanding the wall even further. I'm already making why I can't even fucking speak. Railway tracks. I can't even fucking speak there. I'm already technically making them. I mean, I obviously all the resources are there. All the resources are there, and so that's what I mean. So it's like half the job is already done for me. So all it then requires is just simply me setting it up, or just connecting it all up and go, right, I need to make this. Okay, I'll have the resources, just bring them in. So it literally as simple as that. Come on, Mum. Come on. No. No. Stop it, you're being silly. Bitch. So literally, it's just as simple as that. And that's why Factorio now... Because before, the worry was the biters. The biters was the worry before. Like, shit, I'm not going to be able to get them done in time. And yeah, that was the worry. That was definitely the worry before. Just not, or surviving, basically. Just not being able to fucking survive. Oh, hi. Whereas now, I'm good. So, that's what I mean. I don't have to worry as much anymore now with that. So that is literally just me pop in, look at what I need to do, and then simply do it. Just simply record me doing whatever it is I need to do. So it literally is that simple when it comes to Factorio now. There's no like, oh my god, I need to get this done, I need to make sure this done. So I can take my time now. I can really relax with that. And just treat it as just a regular episode. Let's see. This, I mean, this definitely requires work. This definitely fucking requires work. It's not as simple as like, oh, you know, I plan to do this, and I go do this. That's what I mean. It's not nowhere near as simple as that. I have to like plan what I want to do. Like with Skyrim, it's like, okay, well, Skyrim is that again. That's just simple. I either do the quest or I do a bit of grinding on something. You know, and again, I've already mentioned it before, that grinding on that game doesn't take long at all. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, hello. What are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Shoot him. That's it. Shoot your own man. Shoot your own man. Bitch ass. Bitch. Okay, right. Right, it's always nice to have them, I guess. Hold on. Oh, come here. Thanks, man. Got it. I'll get my water. Yeah, so it literally is just with that. Yeah, so with Minecraft, yeah, I can't just go, oh, oh my god, I'm a porcupine. There's just a lot more involved when it comes to Minecraft. There's a shit ton more involved that needs to be done. I have to plan things. I have to know what I'm going to do, and then I have to actually execute the plan in doing thus. This is what I mean. So, yeah, it's not as simple as just, oh, right, it's done. Literally, it's not as simple as, oh, I've done it. No. I have to fucking think on what I want to do, and then I have to fucking do it. And that's what I mean. Things just don't magically happen in Minecraft. You have to work at it, and you have to grind on it. And I might have to stick some shit in here that I don't really want to put in here, but I've got no choice. So, yeah. So yeah, that's why I definitely would say that this is by far the most grinding game at the moment. That and 7 Days to Die. Between that and 7 Days to Die, for sure. Yeah. So, not great, but it's whatever. Oh, you're gonna die. Burn, bitch. Well, okay. I'm all worried about this now, because that's like one up, one down. I don't like that. I also just put all the dirt away, didn't I? I did just put all the dirt away. Damn it. I think if I was doing games that were like as simple as Skyrim, or or as simple as Far Cry. I don't think I would be all worried that much as well. Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed as well, I don't have lines all over the freaking screen anymore. I didn't know what it was, and it was only today I noticed when I came on, thinking, hang on a minute, that's not supposed to be there. So basically, it's the outline, it's the lines, like see what you see, the lines around the block, but you could see them everywhere in front of me. Yeah, that was basically a weird bug that Minecraft has on PC. A bit of a weird bug. So all it just required me to do was just go into my NVIDIA settings on the graphics card and just put it onto where the 3D, the application decides on it, whereas I had it on like full performance. So because of that, it was, yeah, I could see all lines all in front of my character. If you go back and watch my previous episode, I'm pretty sure you'll see it. All these fucking horrible lines everywhere. See, I don't want to get rid of these mushrooms. At the same time, there's mushrooms over there as well. Now, obviously, I was actually looking into mushroom islands, right? And you can. Apparently, you can. I'm just making sure the audio is fucking okay. You can actually take a normal cow and put the cow into a mushroom biome. And within 5 minutes, the normal cow has to turn into a mushroom cow. Or mushroom cow. Yeah. But I suppose I'm just fortunate as well that I'm not doing... Well, oof. Well, there was also Project Zomboid as well. Yeah, Project Zomboid, I forgot about that. That is another bit of a grindy game. Yeah. Trust me to play loads of grinding games. Trust me, you know. Aww. Woo! Wow, that's quick. Nice. I'd like to grab me mushrooms at some point. That'd be nice. Yeah, I did a recording of that the other day. Well, that's actually going up today, actually. That's actually going up today. As I'm recording this. For the day before. And, I completely forgot. Because before 7 Days to Die, before I even started doing 7 Days to Die, I actually had, oh, it's getting dark. I didn't realise it was actually getting dark. I actually had, all that time that I was spending on 7 Days to Die, I was actually spending it on getting, getting a good few recordings ahead of time on Project Zomboid. Yeah, I was getting quite far. Or that I wanted to get quite far on it. I just wanted to make sure that I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I've got time now. I've got time for this. I've got time for that. I was just, that's all I was doing. That's all I was doing. I was really just making sure that I would have time for things if I needed time for things, if that makes sense. So I didn't want to have like, I didn't want to like not do a recording or kind of really catch up, or just not catch up, but get a good distance on it. So if out of the blue I was like, oh, I need time for this, I have that time. I have that time because I did that thing. And that's pretty much why I wanted to get that. And obviously, I still need to get back to fucking recording The Witcher. It's been May. Literally May was the last time I recorded an episode on that. So I still have all the recorded videos that I've done on that so far. I can't wait to fucking finish that game whenever I can get around to finish recording it. I mean, it's not that I probably don't have time. I could probably fit in the recording of that as well, right after this. I mean, wait, once I'm actually done building it, I'm still gonna finish it off. I've still got to upgrade it. Now, I've still got technically 2 weeks. So technically, I could do like an hour recording or so of The Witcher. Right after this, I could do like, right now it's like, well, almost 2 o'clock, almost 2 p.m. So right after this, once I've done like a good 45 or whatever recording on this, I could then spend do a good couple of missions on The Witcher. I do have time. I do have time. I technically could do it. I really could, but I feel like that would probably burn me out even quicker. I feel like it would. That would probably burn me out because that's like another recording. Because like the energy that I would use to do that recording, I would rather use on 7 Days to Die and grind on there and get my house done, making sure that I've got food, making sure that I've got this and that and the other, like ammo for the Horde Night and what have you. So yes, I would very much like to so basically, once I actually get like 7 Days to Die, my horde base or my challenge. Let's just say my challenge. Once I get my challenge, done to a point. Again, I've always built it. I've only got I have successfully upgraded the second floor because I've now got 2 floors now. If you didn't know. I've done the face. The face is done. I've got the I've done the kind of the top of the head here and here, so it's now I've got it to a point now where I can just go straight back with it. Yeah. I'm hoping that there's not going to be too much complications with it when it reaches over the back. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it will just connect and I'm done with it. I'm hoping there's not going to be any more complications with that at all. Once it's connected, I've then got to upgrade it. Like I said, I've got to upgrade it to the first tier 2 of the wood. So get the first level and then upgrade it again. So far, I'm having a bit of an issue with structural integrity. It turns out that you can't even go up high. There's a limit on height of a support beam. There's actually a height limit to that as well. Freaking, it was breaking. A piece of the wood was actually fucking breaking. I'm like, holy shit. And I think it also has something to do with what's underneath it as well. So say if it's not properly supported from underneath. So like, I remember I've got 2 floors. So yeah. So because it's like it's on top of it's on the floor, but underneath that floor there's nothing really supporting it from underneath. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it either. I'm a little bit worried about that, to be honest, or whether the hell that's going to hold or not. So pretty much, yeah. But so far, how I've got it, it seems to be holding fine, which I'm good. It is a monstrosity of a fucking build. It really is. I have like double concreted the base, mostly where they're hitting. So yeah, it is, again, it's a combination of doing of a few things. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a combination of doing a few things with it. Obviously upgrading the whole thing first to wood, twice. Yeah, double. Yeah, to like. Oh yeah, as you know, you upgrade it to wood, then you upgrade it to wood a second time before cobblestone. Yeah. So pretty much, and then obviously cement, and then so forth from there. Pretty much, yeah. That's what I've got to do. So fuck, as soon as I'm literally done recording this, I've got to hop in, you know, hopping straight on there. I'll probably just keep all this in because, again, it's. I'm pretty much just letting you guys know what's what. Again, that's the great thing. Again, these games is you could just chat. You know, it's a great game just to chat to you guys with about and stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, it's great. You know, I could actually probably make this big enough that I can then just section it all off. That's not a bad idea, actually. Probably get rid of this one. Give me a little bit of fucking freedom, shall we, please? Yeah, if I can make it bigger enough and wide enough, I can actually, you know, give everyone their own little section. Not bad. But yes, just to kind of finish that off on, really. Once it's built, upgrade it. Once it's upgraded, I've then still got to work on making it into a proper horde base. So I need to then work on the defenses, stuff like that. So pretty much, yeah. Putting like blades in and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a few things I've got to do. Right, what am I doing? Why do I have this with me? Why do I even have that with me? The hell? I'm gonna have a lot of wood at the end of this. A lot of wood at the end of this. Jesus. A lot of dirt as well. Nice. Never go wrong with a lot of wood and dirt. We'll just put that in there. Sweet. Mushrooms. Yes, thank you. Apples. I've got a lot of apples. A lot of apples. Where I am in terms of Project Zomboid, still after a freaking jack. Still after a jack for the car. Yep. Still can't fucking find one. If I can find a jack, top of the morning to you. I can start getting my mechanics up a little bit more higher. Yeah. And where else I am? Well, actually no. Well, I'll put it this way. In today's episode, I've killed over 200 fucking zombies. It was literally just an episode of me just going out and killing zombies. Because there was literally nothing else I could have done. There's literally nothing else I could have done. I suppose I could have drove out miles out my way and started like going to other towns or going to other smaller houses far away. I could have done. There is plenty of other houses like that is, you know, that I could have slowed the drive. Ah, damn it! I just remembered what I was gonna do. Damn it! I remembered what I said I was gonna do. I did watch back the video, but not all of it. I only because sometimes I recap. I say it multiple times, as you know. I fucking like to repeat myself. So sometimes I say it right at the end of the video. I say it multiple times right at the end of the video what my plan is and what I'm going to do. But I don't think I did this time. Or I don't think I did in that video. I think I might have said it earlier on, much earlier on in the video, but I don't think I actually said it at the end of that video, which is where I kind of skipped it to. Bollocks. So basically, the plan, what I was going to do, I was going to go further, north, south, yes, or west, or one of you. I was going to go more further down that fucking general direction from my house. So if you know the warehouses, if you're familiar with, obviously, if you know obviously the warehouses that I went to, I was going to go more further down that way because there was more warehouses down there, and then from that point and then downwards, I was able to drive inwards and then get into the corporation, the log corp. I remember I was going to go there. I was actually going to go to the freaking log corp, which fucking I cannot fucking believe that I completely forgot about that. Fuck me. Well, either way, where I went was where I go to get my gas from. You know where I go and get the gas from, obviously. If you've been watching Project Zomboid, then obviously you know where I get the gas for my car from. I went there and I was I'm going down. I basically went down that way from where I get the gas, because further down that direction there is actually a kind of like a small settlement. But as I predicted, there was actually like wreckage of cars everywhere, which I kind of knew. I mean, I played the game long enough to know this anyway. You usually get that around like the city areas, because it's basically what it is. It's people. It's supposedly giving a sense of the feel that people were trying to escape when the zombie horde hit, or when the zombie apocalypse hit. And everyone was simply just trying to get out of Dodge, you know? And then there was just crash carnage, cars destroyed, things like that. So, yeah, pretty much. And then, like, so it's supposed to kind of represent, like, a panic, a massive panic, and trying to escape. And hence why there was, like, cars burnt and everything can... The plan was for me to go there because I could find a jack. I could find a jack in one of the cars. It's one of the cars that were actually working. Two, I did actually put in the boot of my car my propane torch and my welding mask, because they're the two things that I need to dismantle wrecked cars. I think you can only dismantle wrecked cars, because obviously what the plan was from that is to get more workable iron. So when I do get a pair of fucking tongues, I would be able to craft stuff. Pretty much, I would be able to craft stuff. Now I think the only one thing that I'm actually missing, which I can't fucking believe. I think I'm actually still missing the anvil recipe. I need a goddamn anvil. There's no point in me fucking talking about, oh, I need this as well. You know, I do need this. You know, I need a pair of tongues so I can take it out the fucking forge. Yeah, taking out the forge is one thing, but there's some of the things I actually need a fucking anvil for if I want to make them. And I actually think if I actually found the anvil recipe, I could probably make a lot of things without even using tongues. Potentially. I'm not saying it's definitely, by the way, but potentially I could. So, or at least I mean, I haven't yet done what I said I was going to do in that episode. So what I said I was going to do in that episode was I was going to like go over there and kill more off camera, because if you've seen Project Zomboid, then you know that it's not a game that you can get done quite quickly. It is a game that does take patience, and again, if you do rush that game, you will die. It's not a game that you want to rush at all. So you want to have patience playing that game for sure. So yes, pretty much. There's no other better way to sum that up, really. And obviously, with me having slow, I mean, everything it would be fine if I didn't have like one of the negative traits as a slow Sunday driver. But because I do, it takes forever to get over there. And like once I get my sprinting up high enough, my actual sprinting would actually be faster than a slow Sunday driver trait, negative trait. It really is. So I would actually be quicker to run everywhere. Once I get my sprinting like level 10, yeah, I can literally run faster than a car. Pretty much, it's absolutely bonkers. It really is. But yeah. Oh, it's a shovel. Idiot. So yeah, I haven't yet quite gone over there yet and start clearing out the way. So I did over 200 kills. I did over 200 kills, which, yeah, that was, you know, it was fun. It was fun. So yes, that's another game that I have to grind on a little bit more as well. So pretty much, yeah. So anyway, how are you guys? Oh my god. This is mad. I might have to go back and make another shovel. That's gonna break in just a second. I like this though. This is always pleasant to do anyway. Just a nice nice little building, digging, planning type game. And what I'm hoping to do out of this. If I do remember, because that's well, it's not that I. If I'm going to remember, it's I don't think it's not that I. Well, actually, no. In a way, yes. If I remember, yes. But it's mostly, will I have time? That's the question. And what tends to happen is I look at the days. And I'll tell you exactly what happens. I look at the days and go, oh, okay, Minecraft's coming around in about 2 days. I mean, I've got to record that like in 2 days. I go, oh, I need to do this. And then all of a fucking sudden, I then just completely forget because there's this other project that I'm doing right there and then it's spare in the moment. It's like, oh, but I've got to make sure I do this first. Once I do that, then I completely forget. And again, so obviously, I know this has got no relevance whatsoever, but anyway, so I have a shower every other day. And then, so basically what that usually, so you're thinking, well, what's that going to do with anything? Because I've got to make sure that I'm ready before fucking 8 PM. So, I get my recording done. I get my uploading done. Obviously, hopefully before. It went up late last night because I completely forgot to upload it. But it did go up eventually. Far Cry episode 2. And so, I try to get everything done by 5 PM. Because usually I don't dry my hair. I let it dry naturally. Now, with my length of my hair, if I let it dry naturally, it could take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to dry. I had to fucking use a hairdryer yesterday because obviously I jumped in the shower late. It was late when I jumped in, and my hair. I wouldn't have started streaming until fucking 10 PM. Put it that way, right? I wouldn't have started streaming until 10. So I had to quickly use the hairdryer just so I was able to start streaming before even hit 9 o'clock. So I put my dinner in. So that's the thing. I've got to make sure that I have my dinner and everything before the stream starts. So what I tend to do is I go on 7 Days to Die, work on a little bit, and then I try and again, if it's a non-shower day, then fine, great. All I have to worry about is just my dinner, and then that's it. So then, so if it's just my dinner I have to worry about, I just basically have dinner like at 6, 7 o'clock. Or make sure that I've eaten dinner by 6, 7 o'clock, and then I immediately jump on streaming right after. Like, as soon as I have dinner. Obviously, if it is a shower day, then obviously I've got to make sure that I have that around 5 p.m. I've got to make sure that, because again, if I'm because what so I kind of let it dry naturally with a towel dry. So I leave like a towel on my head and what have you, and then when it gets just faintly damp, I then like comb it like the way that you see it, or just comb it straight into curtains. Yeah, and then I leave it then to dry naturally. So that's if I remember to do it. And sometimes time just fucking flies by, because before I know it, I'm like, it's 5 p.m. Okay. Okay, go on to Google, make sure that I share my video, my upload to Twitter, to Facebook, to Tumblr, to Discord. Right, that's done. Brilliant. Okay, I need to work on this a little bit more, work on this a little bit more, work on this a little bit more, and then before I know it, it's like, oh fuck me, it's like 7 o'clock already. Bang! Like, oh fuck, I need a shower. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes, or somebody immediately asks me to do something in 7 days ago because they're on themselves before the stream, and it's just me and Keithy that stream. It's just me and Keithy that stream it. So nobody else is really streaming it, and like so, I've got to. That's happened a few times where I got lost in time before I knew it. I'm like, oh fuck, it's like 7 o'clock already. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done that yet. I haven't had a shower yet. I've not had dinner yet. Fuck. I got so carried away, you know, with working on the base and whatever. And this is what I mean. It's like, Jesus. And like, take that for an example, right? Just there. The last time I looked across at the recording, I had only been recording for 20 minutes. Now I've been recording for 40 minutes. And that's what I mean. Before you know it, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, is that time? Oh, wow. And this is what I mean. So, I don't want to, like, end up having to do this any further. I know I'm going to probably end up having to do this much further. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, this is just a nice little chat as well, you know? This is just a nice little chat. You know, let you guys catch up on what's going on and how things are going. Where I am at, you know, in my sanity. I'm fine. Obviously, you know, you can imagine it is a little bit draining, of course. Let me just run this off a little bit. There we go. So I can free up some space. There we go. You know, when you got like as many uploads as I'm doing as well, and in a way, the 7 Days to Die is actually technically now the 7th one, because we're not doing the modded Factorio every Sunday until 7 Days is finished. Yeah, so we're not doing that until that is actually finished, because I think that would just be a little bit too much. And then sometimes some streams have been quicker than others, because Keith has obviously not been well. He's either had a banging headache and what have you, so he's had to kind of call it short. Which that doesn't mean that I've ended up calling it short. No, I've ended up going on and streaming as well. And then sometimes he streams it twice. Sometimes he actually streams it twice. So he streams it in the morning and then streams it at 8 o'clock at night for like 4 or 5 hours. And then that's what I mean. Like, so I think 5 hours is probably the longest I've actually streamed it for so far. Yeah, and I managed to get some new awesome followers as well in the process. I'm still not affiliated yet. I think obviously I need 3 people in my chat for that to happen. And yeah, I can't obviously expect everyone to, you know, to always be there and what have you. Of course I can't expect that. It's just from everyone all the time. It's no. I mean, I'm obviously I'm just appreciative of what support everyone has given me already. So, although it would be kind of nice if my followers on Twitch came over to YouTube and subscribed to me. It would be kind of nice to have, you know, or was it 61 subscribers? That'd be nice. That would be nice. I mean, to be only, well, actually, no, I wouldn't be 61. I mean, actually, no. If everyone came over, then yes. Yeah. I think the worst thing is, I shouldn't have to say, but then again, sometimes people don't use their own initiative or don't think about it. So again, that's always why I still give people the choice. I always give people the choice, regardless. You know, or, yeah, offer them the choice. Offer them the choice. I'm not technically forcing them to do it. But I'm not technically forcing them to do it, but I'm still putting it in their head as well. So they go, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. It's not like me. Do it, fucking subscribe now. No. So this is what I mean. So as you can probably see, I've definitely given this a bit more of a wider berth. I might just take this. I might just take this all back actually. Damn it. I didn't actually know as well as Ubisoft is a gaming company. I didn't know how fucking hated they were. Yeah, I was watching YouTube videos on it. It's not good. It's not good. Apparently they were well known of mistreating their staff, especially female workers, making them feel like they were the bottom of the fucking food chain, which is kind of disgusting in a way. And I feel like it was one of the main reasons why in Far Cry 6, almost most of the people in it are females. Yeah. And it's their way of going, no, see, we're not sexist. We don't discriminate at all. What are you talking about? We're fair. Gender equality. See? Here you go. Here's loads of female protagonists and whatnot. There you go. See? Don't judge us. And everybody knows that the only reason why they've done that. You look at every other game that Ubisoft has ever made before Far Cry 6. Before Far Cry 6, look at every game that they've ever made. Pretty much, I think 99.9 of them was all male. All male. And the only reason why they did that is because, well, female characters don't sell. No, you're just fucking sexist. You know? Now, in a way, that's just life as well. Life is a little bit fucked up as well. I mean, in a way, there is some truth to that. But, I mean, you look at most of the majority of, you know, the heroes. You look at like the most of gaming characters. Yes, most of them are men, and probably to some certain degree, yes, some of the female. You know, I think what it is, it's just the male masculinity. I think that's basically what it is. People go, I'm playing as this fucking guy who's fucking tough and yeah. When women are usually very small framed and petite. But there is some really exceptional female characters out there that are just as badass as fucking men. When you take Laura Croft for an example, she's a prime example. She's like, you know, she's a perfect example of like the leading female role that represents all female characters in terms of leadership and determination. And yeah, which is amazing, which I'm completely with support. So yeah, and then obviously there's, I think, Ellie from The Last of Us. I think she's another one who, you know, represents female characters as well, you know, being up there with men as well. So I think it really depends. I think it's a lot easier for the men. It's a lot easier for to get a male character and make him like a strong character than it is for a woman. I think so it's definitely harder. I do admit that it's definitely harder to get like a female and then go, right, here's a female, right, how do we make her a badass? And not only make her a badass, but make it sell. That's what I'm getting at. We need to get a female and give her a really convincing story. Again, like Laura Croft, and you know, and that's what I mean. Like, it has to be all the. Hello, I see you over there. Like, everything has to be fucking. All the boxes need to be ticked. Again, when it comes to the male, I feel like a lot of boxes don't have to be as ticked as much for it to work, for people to be accepting of it, and hence why it's harder for a woman to kind of, in a way, fill the man's shoes, as the fucking expression goes. It's definitely a lot harder for a woman to fill a man's shoes in that role, in an action role, in a adventure role, in pretty much any role. It's probably really hard for a woman, and it's not just women, but like black people as well. But they find it even harder. Black people, you know, they have to work even harder to get the recognition that they deserve, which is also fucked up, you know. So this is what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. It's just a very unfair fucking world that we live in, unfortunately. And I think it's just, there's way more white people. Okay, well, if that's the case, then since there's more of us, then we're the superior fucking of all classes. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. I don't care if there's like 1 million whites to only 200,000 black people. You know, everyone should be treated equally at the end of the day. Obviously, that men, women, Asians, Indians, everyone should all be treated equally. Anyway, I've been Monkey Game. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, don't forget to subscription. If you want to follow me on social media, go on Twitch. Also, don't forget to Twitch videos. Till then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye bye.